Oh great, our new interns have arrived. I'm your boss, Greg. I'm great. Here's your desk. You're going to have to share for now. Maybe you each get a little butt cheek space on the chair. Let's get you started with a quick team building exercise. There is too much stuff on this desk. Let's smash something. The only problem is that 3 of these 4 items are important.
Alright, I know the first one.
One of you has 4 buttons on your device.
Picture.
One for each item on the desk. The other
smashed
has several
the
rules
photo.
that determine which of the 4 items is worthless and can be smashed. You'll need to work together so that the person with the buttons knows which one to push.
Says don't smash the phone.
Great! Working together, you smash that picture of Trevor's family. Oh, Trevor used to work at this desk, but he doesn't need that picture anymore because, he died. I think this team is ready for some real work now. Here at Bomb Corp, we make lots of bombs, but we are very disorganized. Sometimes the bombs just start going off by themselves. We're not very good at making bombs that don't start going off by themselves. When that
So where do you work
the
at?
bomb's instruction manual will automatically appear on your devices, as
Or
well
what
as
kind of
buttons
work
that
do
let
you
you
do?
cut wires. But be
don't have to
careful,
tell me
the
where you
rules for
work.
how to defuse
What
the
kind of
bomb are
work do
spread
you do?
across all of your devices. And all of you may not have the buttons to cut the wires, so you'll need to work together. Oh no. Here's one now. Defuse this bomb before time runs out, or it'll explode and kill us all.
Okay. Cut all the wires next to wire 5, page 1. What does yours say? Cut the 4th wire. So, cut wire 4.
Who wants to celebrate with Doctor Who and s'mores?
Great work
What's
on that
funny
bomb.
is,
Aw, man, here's
my
another
wife
bomb
and
set
I,
to go
for
off.
Halloween,
Would you
we
mind making
dressed
sure
up.
this one doesn't blow up and
I
kill
was
us
Jake. Okay, page 3. Oh, page 1. Do not cut the second wire, even if it is yellow. I got page 3 as well. Cut the first wire if it is black. Page 1 is do not cut the second wire, even if it is yellow. And then page 3 says, cut the first wire if it is black.
As Danny Glover said, I'm getting too old for this, you know what.
Oh, thank goodness. I think you
I was
earned
Jake
a break.
from State Farm, and my wife was,
Yeah, I don't know what
Flo.
you call them, but they are mighty comfortable.
Those are called
Progressive.
yoga pants. I'm calling HR. Okay, back to work. While you were on your coffee break, the bombs really started to stack up over here. I'm Linda. I like to get in other people's business. Defuse these 3 bombs before they explode and kill me.
Yeah, I was Jake from State Farm. Everybody liked it. Alright, page 2. Cut the first wire if it is black. Page 3 is cut the second wire if it is yellow. So page 2 is cut the first wire if it is black. Oh, you're the one who's got the cut. So page 1, cut the third wire. Page 2 says cut the first. Okay. Cut the... Alright. If there's a blue wire present, cut the third wire. And then page 3 says if there's a white wire present, cut the first wire. So the first and the third wire. I'm thinking. I don't know what. Cut the third wire. So. Yeah. Oh shoot. Page 1, cut the 4th wire. Page 3, do not cut the yellow wires even if another rule says that you should. So, do not cut the yellow wires at all. And it says cut the 4th wire on page 1. I don't know what page 2 says. So, you gotta cut something.
Yay, I'm gonna celebrate by taking 14 pills today instead of my usual 13.
Hey, good first day. You know we're not paying you, right?
Alright. I've never made it that far. Alright, next day.
Hey, welcome back. You made it through your first day, which is a big deal because the last guy died on his first day here. Poor Trevor. Anyway, now that you know the ropes, defuse this bomb before we all die.
Alright. Page 1. The wires need to be cut in order from right to left. What does yours say? Page 2. Cut wire 3 if it is white. So page 3, cut all wires adjacent to wire 4. Adjacent. What does that mean? What's up, punk saw? What is adjacent? Alright.
That's it. The president is getting another angrily written letter.
You're getting so good with these bombs, but unfortunately, I have a much more daunting task for you. Filing. You'll each receive a list of names on your device. Pressing the buttons one at a time, put the names in the correct order. Oh, and if you get something
Level
wrong,
awesomeness
the filing
1.
cabinet will blow up.
How you like that, punk
Yeah,
saw?
I know. It sucks. Good luck.
Alright. Sort by last name from A to Z. This one may be hard. Her last name A to Z. Oh, I have to do this? Oh, snap. E. Oh, what the heck? Did I do that? Andrew Zil. A to Z. What the heck? Sort by last name from A to Z. We have to work together. Oh, okay. Alright, let's try that again.
Hey, welcome back. You made it through your first day,
we have
which is
to
a
work
big
together.
deal because
Okay,
the last
okay,
guy
okay.
died on his first day here.
So,
Poor Trevor. Anyway,
if we get
now
that
that you know
again,
the ropes, defuse this bomb before we all
type
die.
in the first letter of each one. Page 1, cut the fourth wire. Page 1, cut the fourth wire. What does yours say? Cut green wires. Okay, cut the fourth wire and cut the green wires. So 1 and 4, right?
You're getting so good with these bombs, but unfortunately, I have
Alright.
a much more daunting task
This
for
will be
you.
our strategy.
Filing. Oh, and if you get something wrong,
We're gonna type in the first letter of each last name. It could be like Y, R, K, S, and V, like that. And then we'll read that off, and then we'll go in order, like that.
the filing cabinet will blow up. Yeah, I know. It sucks. Good luck.
Alright. I've got R, Z, K, P. Alright, that's what I have. Okay, so you do your 2 B's and your I. And let me know when you got those 3. Do your... Oh, hold on. Yeah, put that one. Mine's IN. Alright. K, L, M, K. M, you got M. Go ahead and put your M. I got P. And then, Z. I got Z. Oh, snap. What did you... Hold on. R. Oh, we missed the R. That's what happened. There was an R in there. Later, Funksaw. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah. You want to try to go for it again, or?
Hey, welcome back.
Alright.
You made it through your first day, which is a big deal because the last
Yeah, I
guy
know.
died on his first day
That was
here.
a pretty good strategy.
Poor Trevor. Anyway, now that you know the ropes, defuse this bomb before we all die.
I think it's easier with 2 people than more. Alright, page 1, cut all the white wires. Page 2, cut all the red wires. What does yours say? Treat red as white. All the white wires. Cut all the red wires. Huh? Treat red as white. So I gotta cut all of them, right?
Yay! I didn't have to stop working!
You're getting so good with these bombs, but unfortunately, I have a much more daunting task for you.
Alright.
Filing. Oh, and if you get something wrong, the filing cabinet will blow up. Yeah, I know. It sucks. Good luck.
Alright. I got H, E, S, I, O, B. Alright. B, B, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, A, okay, E, H, I, right? I got my I. And then you got, I got my O. And you got your, oh, my S is a, ST. ST. So you first. Then mine. Then your Z. There we go. Oh, I got a trophy.
I'm gonna live forever. Yeah, everybody thinks they're going to heaven, but if I die and see half of these jerks up there, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, sorry about that filing. Filing is the worst. Oh, I have a much easier task for you. Defusing these 3 bombs before they kill everyone in the office.
Alright. Page 1, cut even wires. Page 2. Page 1 is supposed to say odd, not even. So, according to page 2, it's supposed to say cut all the odd wires. And then page 3 says cut all the green wires. So all the green ones and odd ones, right? We only got 3 pages, right? Yeah. Alright. Page 3. Cut all the odd wires if the bomb was made after 1980. It is made 1981. On page 3, it says cut all the odd wires. Page 1. Cut all even wires. What does page 2 say? Do not cut the second wire. Okay, all of them except the second one. Page 2. Page 3 is supposed to say even instead of odd. So page 3 is supposed to say even instead of odd. Oh shit. Oh shit. Do not cut wire 1, page 3, cut all wires. Cut all odd. Oh, cut all even. Dang it. Ah. Page 3. Let's say Sapphire going to go for it again. Alright.
Hey, welcome back. You made it through your first day, which is a big deal because the last guy died on his first day here. Poor Trevor. Anyway, now that you know the ropes, defuse this bomb before we all die.
Alright, page 1. If there is a white wire present, cut the first wire. Page 2. If the yellow wire is present, cut the fourth wire. So there's no yellow. The white wire is present, cut the first wire. So page 1 says to cut the first wire. Page 2 sounds irrelevant.
Well, this calls for a long-winded story.
You're getting so good with these bombs, but unfortunately, I have a much more daunting task for you.
Alright, filing.
Filing? Oh, and if you get something wrong, the filing cabinet will blow up. Yeah, I know. It sucks. Good luck.
Alright. G O N J. Alright, P L A O. Okay, mine is O O. So I got my A. A B C D E F G. B C D E F G. My G, right? No, E. Your E's. Then my G. H I J. My J. Your L. Oh no. What do you got? J K and O. O O O L. Your O L. Then my O O. Your O L. My O O. And then you got the last one. You got the, there we go.
Oh, thank God. I still haven't kissed a girl. No, that's just it. People are always mixing them up. The thing to remember is a minotaur has the head of a bull, while the centaur has the body of a horse.
I question everything you've dedicated your life to.
Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
What year is
Dang.
this? Oh, I have a much easier task for you. Defusing these 3 bombs before they kill everyone in the office.
Alright, page 2, cut the fourth wire. Page 3, cut all wires next to wire 1. Page 2, cut fourth. Page 3, cut all next to Alright. Page 2. Wires need to be cut in order from right to left. From right to left. Page 2. Alright. Page 1. Cut wire 4 if it is yellow. No. Page 3. Cut all wires next to wire 2. So, 3, 2, 1. What the heck? Ah. 3 and 1. I cut 2.
Hey, welcome back. You made it through your first day, which is a big deal because the last guy died on his first day here. Poor Trevor. Anyway, now that you know the ropes, defuse this bomb before we all die.
Page 2, cut the first wire. Page 1, cut black wires if the bomb model ends with the letter otherwise. Bomb ends with the letter. It does end with the letter. Otherwise, do not cut the black wires. Cut black wires if it ends with the letter. So, cut the black wires and it says cut the first wire.
I could kiss somebody right now. I'm so happy.
You're getting so good with these bombs,
Right.
But unfortunately, I have a much
like
more
the
daunting
filing.
task for you.
Better than the bombing.
Filing. Oh, and if you get something wrong, the filing cabinet will blow up. Yeah, I know. It sucks. Good luck.
Okay. Oh, I got a bunch of them. Okay. Okay, A-N-C-R... Oh, C-R-A-Y. Alright, do my B. I got Cray. You got CR. What's your CR? Cranston. So you put your Cranston, then I put my Crayson. Alright. What do you got? H. A, B, C, D, F, G, H. H. And you're J. Oh, what happened? J, N. Oh, yeah. Sort line, same A to Z. What did I have? Oh, P. I had P.
Hey, welcome back. You made it through your first day, which is a big deal because the last guy died on his first day here. Poor Trevor. Anyway, now that you know the ropes, defuse this bomb before we all die.
Alright. Page 1. If the bomb was made in 1983, treat green wires as the red. So, treat the green wires as the red. And page 2 says cut all the white wires. I don't know what page 3 says. Cut all green wires. So, white. Cut the white wires.
Well, looks like I have to pay for my own cremation after all.
You're getting so good with these bombs, but unfortunately, I have a much more daunting task for you. Filing. Oh, and if you get something wrong, the filing cabinet will blow up. Yeah, I know. It sucks. Good luck.
Alright, here we go. Okay, I got my A. Oh, no, your A first, then my A, A, B, C, D, E, F. My F, right? No, your F first. Your F. Oh, E. Oh, yeah. Yeah. F, I, J, K.
We're all so lucky to be alive, we should all admit who in the office we'd like to kiss.
Well, I guess I could accidentally be buried alive, but if you think I'm clawing my way out and paying for 2 funerals, you're crazy. No way, I'm staying put.
Sorry about that filing. What year is this? Oh, I have a much easier task for you. Defusing these 3 bombs before they kill everyone in the office.
These 3 bombs. Page 2 and page 4. Page 2 says page 1 is supposed to say odd, not even. And page 4 says do not cut the second wire if the other rules say that you should. Do not cut the second wire if the other rules say that you should. Okay. Page 1, do not cut the second wire if another rule says you should. I only got page 1. Do not cut the second wire if another rule says you should. Page 2, cut all odd if made before 84. So don't cut off odd. And do not cut the second wire. Page 3, cut all even wire if bomb is made after. So cut all even except for the second one. So I cut the 4th one, right? Alright. Cut all odd number wires. That's all I got. Page 3. Cut all odd number wires. Page 3. I'm gonna cheat. What does yours say? Page 1, page 3 should say even. Page 2, cut wire 3. What? So, cut all odd numbers wires. So cut all even and number 3. So, right? Page 3 says cut all odd numbers. So what should we cut? Do not cut 3. It says that you should. Even if page 3 says that you should. Page 3 should say even, so cut 2 and 4.
Pudding for everybody!
We haven't met. I'm Megan. Greg said to defuse this bomb. It might be more complicated than you're used to. I hope you don't kill us all. I still haven't even finished reading Harry Potter.
Alright, page 1. Cut all green wires that are next to the red wires. And page 4, cut all wires that are not the second or first wire. So, second or first wires. Cut all green wires that are next to red wires. What does yours say? Cut all wires that are next to red wires. Alright, cut all green wires that are next to red wires. I don't see any red wires. And then page 4 says, cut all wires that are not second or first wire. So that's the third one and the fourth one, right? And the fifth one. So, 3, 4, and 5. What does yours say?
Let's celebrate with some non-alcoholic beer.
No,
I thought you would have blown up by now. I guess I can take down that ad for more interns. See you tomorrow.
The next day. Who does that? I don't know. It's like fat-free milk or
Wednesday,
water milk.
my least favorite day. Come on, Greg. Keep it together. Anyway, you know the routine by now. 2 bombs to defuse, blah, blah, blah. Don't kill us all,
more
blah,
calories.
blah, blah.
Cut the yellow wires if they are the first wire. This is too long for page 1. Cut the yellow wires if they are the first wire. And do not cut any other yellow wires, even if it contradicts other rules. So, page 1 says, cut the yellow wires if they are the first wire. Do not cut any other yellow wires, even if it contradicts other rules. There's no yellow ones. And page 3 says, cut all the white wires. So there's no yellow and there's no white ones. What does yours say? Okay. Do not let intern Queen Saf cut blue wires. Oh, do not let you... It says, do not let you, Queen Sapphire, cut the blue wires. Do not let Queen... That's page 1. It says, do not let Queen Sapphire cut blue wires. And then page 4 says, do not let Queen Sapphire cut black wires. Black. Page 2, do not let Beanduck cut yellow wires. So, does it say to cut anything? You got page 3? Cut all wires. Okay, okay. So, I do not cut yellow wires. So I cut the black ones, and you cut wire 2, and I cut 1, 3, and 4, right? I cut 1, 3, and 4. I cut the black ones. I can cut it. I got the option to cut. Yeah, I had the same buttons as you. So you cut the yellow one.
Okay, now everybody get out of here because I have a meeting scheduled in this room.
Well, things are looking up, except for this next bomb that might kill us all.
Yeah, I know.
Wednesdays, am I right? Oh, also the instruction manual for this one was written by children, which is probably a workplace violation of some kind.
This is white, black, green, white. Oh, you already wrote that. Okay. Page 2, cut the good wires. Page 4, if the wire is cool, then it is not good, no matter what. If the wire is cool, then it's not good, no matter what. Cool. What are you talking about? Cool. What does yours say? Page 1. I hate weird wires because they make everything next to them cool. Cut the good wires. What does page 3 say? Every wire is kinda good. I think the second wire is also weird. Page 1. Page 1 says I hate weird wires because they make everything next to them cool. Every wire is kinda good. I think the second wire is also weird. So it says I hate weird wires because they make everything next to them cool. So it says cut the good wires. Page 2 says cut the good wires. Page 3 says every wire is kinda good. I think the second wire is weird. So what does that mean? And then page 4 says the wire is cool, then it's not good, no matter what. So it is not good. So it's kind of good. I think the second wire is weird. I hate weird wires because they make everything next to them cool. So I think the second wire is weird. So 1 and 3 are cool. Page 2 says cut the good wires. Cut the fourth wire. Cut the fourth wire. So I don't understand. Alright. The timer's still going off. So page 4 is, wire 4 is good. Wire 4 is correct, but there's another wire. Good. Wire is cool, then is not good. As every wire is kinda good. I think the second wire is also weird. Second wire. So 1, 3, cut 2 as well. Cut 2? I think it's all of them except 2. I don't know. Do not cut 1 or 3. Alright. That is complicated.
I haven't yelled like this since Al Capone died.
So, the cute guy at the coffee shop gave me his number.
This is the worst day of my life. Have we met? Probably. Just in case, I'm Gavin. Greg's on the phone with his parole officer. He hates Wednesdays. You should probably defuse these 3 bombs before he gets back.
What the hell? How many? Oh shit. Yellow, green, yellow, yellow, white, yellow. Yeah. Alright, page 2, cut all wires except those next to the blue wires. And then page 4 says, do not cut the green or blue wires, even if the other rules say that you should. Huh? Joe, what you doing, Joe? Throwing wrenches in here. Have to type those in, yeah. Crazy, Joe. Haven't seen you in a while, man. I popped in one of Jen's streams. Or Jen came into one of my streams one time. But I haven't seen you around. Blue wires, even if other rules say should. Alright, bomb squad, what you gonna do? Set blow shit up. Alright. Page 1. Cut wires from right to left. From right to left. Except yellow wires. Always cut yellow wires first. Then page 2 says cut all wires except those next to blue wires. There's no blue ones. Page 3, cut the 6th and the 5th wires. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5th and the 6th wires. And page 4, do not cut green or blue wires even if other red. So there's no green or blue. Well, there is green. But it says cut yellow wires. Let's cut yellow first. Okay, so Oh, that was weird. Alright. What was that? Red, green, blue, red? Page 2. Cut all blue wires that are not the first wire. Page 3. Cut the first and second wires. Alright, page 1. Do not cut even wires even if another rule says that you should. What does 4 say? Cut all blue wires that are not the first wire. So, cut the blue one. And then it says cut the first and second wires. So, the first 3 wires? Right? Page 3 says cut the first and second, and then... Oh, okay, page 4. If no wires need to be cut, then cut the third wire. Otherwise, cut the second wire. What the heck? Page 3 says cut the first and second wires. And then page 2 says cut all the blue wires that are not first. So that's the third one. 1, 2, and 3. And then page 4 says if no wires need to be cut, then cut the third wire. Otherwise, cut the second wire. So are you only supposed to cut the second wire? Oh man, page 1 says don't cut the even ones. Wow. How hard did this game get, man? This is ridiculous. We're cheating and we still can't even get it right.
Wednesday, my least favorite day. Come on, Greg, keep it together. Anyway, you know the routine by now. 2 bombs to defuse, blah, blah, blah. Don't kill us all, blah, blah, blah.
Alright. Page 2. Do not cut wire 2 even if another rule says that you should. Page 3 says cut all wires, so... yeah. What does your page 1 say? Page 1. Page 4 is supposed to say wire 1. Page 2 is supposed to say... what? Page 1. Page... do you have page 4? Oh, okay. Page 4 is supposed to say wire 1. Page 2 is supposed to say wire 4. So, do not cut the second wire. And then, page 4, do not cut the first wire. Even if another says that you should. So don't cut the first one, and don't cut the fourth one. So cut. It says cut all except the first one. No. The first one. Alright. So according to yours, page 4 is not supposed to cut wire 1, and then page 2 does not cut wire. Do not cut wire. So cut 1 and 3 and cut wires 3 and 2. Four. This is 1. So do not cut 1, and then do not cut 4. So 2 and 3. That's what I was thinking. Okay. Even numbered. Okay. Page 1. Do not cut wires next to green wire. Oh, this is yellow, red, green, green. Do not cut wires next to green wires even if not sewed. Don't cut the green one and don't cut the red one. Says page 1. Page 2 says cut wire 1, so cut the yellow one. And then page 3 says cut yellow wires that are even numbered and red wires that are odd numbered. Yellow that are even. And so cut wire 1. Oh, you got the scissors. Alright.
Well, things are looking up. Except for this next bomb that might kill us all. Wednesdays, am I right? Oh, also the instruction manual for this one was written by children, which is probably a workplace violation of some kind.
Alright. So mine says page 1, cut any wires that make me feel okay. Cut any wires that make me feel good or funky. Page 2. Black and blue wires are funky when they're odd numbered. So the blue is funky. And then page 3 says wires that are not funky totally make me feel cool. So everything else is cool. And then page 4. Even numbered wires make me feel cool, but also good. Even wires 2 and 4 are good. Cut any wires that make me feel good or funky. So 2, 4, and funky. Which one was funky? And 2, 4, and 3. Right? 2, 4, and 3? 2, 3, and 4, yeah. Alright, you got the scissors.
So you just use Christmas lights, and then it looks like the proton pack is ready to catch ghosts.
And everybody at the convention is dressed like this?
Tell me you love the sound of this. Hey, I don't think we've met yet. I'm Gavin. Greg is pooping. He told me not to tell you that, but you should probably defuse these 3 bombs before he gets back.
He's pooping. Alright. Let's see. White, red, black, yellow, green. White, red, black, yellow, green. Okay. Alright. So page 1. Page 3 is supposed to say green instead of blue. Page 2. Cut the 4th wire. Page 3. Cut the blue wire. Cut the green wires. But cut all green wires, but not if the wire is the 5th wire. 5th wire. The 5th wire is green, so don't cut any of them. On page 4, cut the 3rd and the 2nd wire if they are not yellow. 3rd and 2nd if they are not yellow. Do not cut the yellow wires even if the rule says that you should. So the second and the third? Yeah. What? White, black, white, white, red. White, black, white, white, black, black. Okay. So page 1, cut the third and the sixth wires. Page 2, do not cut black or blue wires. Third and the sixth. So do not cut the black one. And then, so cut 6 is what it's saying so far. Cut all wires next to the blue wires. There's no blue ones. And then cut wires from right to left except for white wires. So, to me it sounds like it's cut the 6. Let me read one. Cut the third and sixth wires. Do not cut black or blue wires. The third one is black. And then it says, cut all wires except for those next to... Oh, okay, so it says cut all wires except for those next to the blue. So it's cut all the wires, okay. And then 4, cut wires from right to left except for white. Even if another one says so. So cut the white ones 1, 4, 5, and 6. So cut them 5, 4, 1, and 6. Alright. White, yellow, yellow, yellow. What's up, KBG? Playing some Bomb Squad. This is a super tough game. Alright, page 1. Do not cut odd wires even if another rule says to. Page 2. If no wires need to be cut, cut the third wire, otherwise cut the first wire. Page 3. Cut the second and first wires. Page 4. Cut all yellow wires that are not the first wire. All yellow wires. So page 4 says to cut all the yellow wires, right? And then do not cut odd wires. So 2 and 4, yeah. Don't cut 3. Just cut 2 and 4. That's what I'm reading too. And then what was the, hold on. Yeah.
My favorite thing about raccoons is their bushy tail.
Thank goodness this horrible Wednesday is finally over. Time to go home and cry. Oops, almost forgot. One last bit of filing needs to be done.
Oh, filing. A to Z. First name this time. First name. Ooh, this one's tough. Oh my gosh. What? I got 2 Harrys. How do you put the Harrys in order? You have to put last name? Oh, okay, last name. Okay. What is your other Hallie? You got 2 Hals. So I'm gonna put Christina first. It's like this. Hallie Dennis, Hallie Pratt, Harry Rumpelstiltskin. Alright. Hallie Dennis, Hallie Pratt. I got Hallie Ampersand, so my Hallie goes first. Right? Okay, now it's gonna be your Hallies. Okay. Hallies. And then my Harrys. What's up, Muzzing? I've got the new Jackbox. You got a hair too. Who's your hair? You got Harry Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, my Harry Robinson, and then hold on. My Harry, Rob, and Harry, Rod. So, T-O-O-P. So my Harry's first. Alright.
Yeah, everyone already went home. Wednesdays.
This is a game on Jackbox 2, Muzzing. Jackbox 2 is out. This is a game called Bomb Corp. It is a really tough game. It's about following directions and communicating. And we're barely getting this thing. It is tough. But Jackbox 2 has a bunch of cool games. It's got a new game called Quiplash. Let me see if Muzzin wants to play. We can play a different game if Muzzin wants to play. Muzzin, you want to play one of these games? It's got Fibbage 2, a game called Quiplash, which is real fun. Bid Wars or something like that, Bidiots, and Earwax. Oh, okay. Because we might just continue playing this. This one's like really super tough. So you're just gonna watch? Alright. We'll just go to the next level.
Morning. No time for chit chat. We're behind for the week. These bombs that have accidentally been activated are really starting to stack up. Ooh, here are 2 of them now.
Oh, man. I'm just scared to find out. I don't know. What is this? Blue, blue, blue. Yellow, blue, blue. Yeah. Alright. Page 1. So we have to follow directions. We have to cut these wires, Muzzing, according to what the directions say. And we both have different pages of the directions. So we have to communicate our directions to each other before we can cut the wires. Only in turn. Alright. Page 1. Only intern Queen Sap may cut yellow wires. Page 2. Cut yellow and blue wires. Page 3. Cut odd wires if they are green. There's no green ones. So don't cut the odd wires. And page 4. Do not cut the 6th or the 3rd wire, even if other wires say that you should. So cut all yellow and blue, and do not cut the 3rd. Do not cut the 3rd or 6th. Do not cut the 3rd or 6th. So 1, 2, and 5, and then page 1. So you can cut 2 and 4, and I cut 5. No. You can only cut the yellow. You can only cut the yellow one. You can only cut 4. Right? Two and 4 are the only wires that we can cut at all. So I cut 4 and you cut 2, right? I can cut 2. Let's see. Page. So you, oh, okay, hold on. You can only cut 4. So I cut 2 and you cut 4. Right? Alright. It's still going on. We're missing something here. Cut odd wires if they're green. There's no green ones. There's no green ones. Page 2. Cut yellow and blues, and then page 4 says not cut the sixth or the third wires. Sixth or the third. So is 5 and 1? Do I need to cut 5 and 1? It says, then we have to, hold on. Cut odd wires if they're green. There's no green ones. Yeah, cut 1 and 5. Okay. There we go. Green, blue, blue. Green, green, blue, blue. Alright, page 3. Cut the... This one has a lot of directions. Alright, page 1. Cut all wires next to white wires. There's no white ones. Page 2. Do not cut wire 3 if it is black, even if none of the rules say you should. So there's no black ones. So page 1 and 2 are irrelevant, right? Page 3. Cut the first wire if it is white. So don't cut the first one. Cut the second wire if it is black. So don't cut the second one. Cut the third wire if it is blue. And the fourth if it is green. So only cut the third wire, right? Alright.
Three more bombs. Three more bombs.
Bye, Trevor. Huh? What is this? Green, blue, yellow, white. Green, blue, yellow, white. Alright, page 1. Alright, page 2 says that page 1 has a typo, swap 4 and 1. Page 3 says cut all wires that are not yellow. What's page 4 say? Do you have page 4? Is there a page 4? No page 4. Okay. So, page 3 says cut all wires that are not yellow. So 1, 2, and 4. And then prioritize cut in that order. 1, 2, and 4. So 2, 1, and hold on. 2, 4, 1, 2, 4. 2, 1, and 4. 2, 1, and 4. Yeah, 2, 1, and 4. Yeah. Oh man. Red, yellow, white, green, white. Red, yellow, white. Red. White, green, white. Red, yellow, white, green, white. Alright, page 1. Only you can cut wires next to green. So you can only cut the white wires. Page 2. Cut all wires that are not first or second. So they're not first. And do not cut the third wire. So page 2. Cut all wires that are not the first or the second. So only 4 and 5. And you're the only one who can cut. You're the only one who can cut the white one. You're the only one who can cut 5. So I cut 4 and you cut 5? Huh? Three, 4, and 5. I can't cut wire 3 because so only 4 and 5. You cut 2 and 4. Oh, what does 2 come in with? Oh, okay, let me read this. Where's 2 come in here? First or second? Wires are not the first or second wire. Cut all yellow wires. They're next to white ones. Oh, okay. 2. Okay. Green, blue, black, blue. So you got 3 and 4? Page 3 and 4? Do not cut the 4th wire even if it is blue. So, don't cut the 4th one. You got page 4? Is there a page 4? Second wire. So only cut. If there's no page 4. Okay. 4. Cut black wires only if they are third wire. Do not cut any other black wires, even if it contradicts other rules. So, the black one and 2 and 3. Okay, yeah.
Four more bombs. 4 more bombs. Oh, wait. Sorry, it's break time. Pretty strict rules about making sure you get breaks.
All I'm saying is I think we would be better off if the government installed high-tech tracking devices in our brains.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm right, and you know it.
Even more bombs piled up while you were on break. Not to make you feel guilty about taking that break, but 6 bombs. Defuse these 6 bombs.
Oh my gosh. This is like these bombs are really gonna blow up. How far you get and you don't want to mess up. Green, green, white, white. Yeah, I know. This is like Pac-Man or something, like it never ends. Alright, so page 1, wires need to be cut in order from right to left. Page 2, if wire 3 is green, cut wire 3 if it is green. So don't cut the third one. And in page 3, cut all wires adjacent to 2. So 1 and 3. From right to left. So 3 then 1. Right to left. Oh, huh. Oh man, that was disappointing. What is 11 o'clock? I'm gonna call it quits. We could probably start off from where we left off if you jump back on next time. The grind, what is that? Let me see. Job. Day 4. Ooh. Okay.